We love that music, don't we? Welcome back to Craft Extra. My name is Nigel May, but look who's here.
Hey,
Toni, Derek, good morning. How are you?
I'm
Well, you smell divine.
I've had a wash.
You smell lovely. Whatever you sprayed yourself down with, it's lovely. Toni, can we say 20 years of Create and Craft, our sister channel? I mean, you've been, how many years now?
11 in September.
Whoa.
I know.
That's incredible. 11 years.
It's gone like that.
So what does Create and Craft mean for you then?
Everything. The community more than anything, and the customers, the friendships. You know, we're all like-minded in the same. We all love the same things, so you instantly connect on a level which is totally different to anything else because you can relate.
Yeah,
it's
so
amazing.
True.
It's so cool.
It's a warm place, isn't it?
It's lovely. It's really actually difficult to describe one part of it because there's just so many elements that make it amazing.
And it's been a right old journey. It has, hasn't it? I've got to say.
Highs and lows, but amazing.
Oh, absolutely, like anything in life. But I mean, it's a great place to be, and we want you to be part of it. You know, today, yesterday, and for many, many days to come, which is brilliant.
To the next 20.
I know. Can you imagine?
I know.
You'll be saying, "Oh, I've been here 31 years
and
now."
You'll still be blonde.
Well, probably. Be hiding the grey by that point. I'm hiding it now, quite frankly. Who am I trying to kid? Let's dive on in. Let's go from grey to blue, because it's the fabulous Oxford Blue collection that we've got for you. This is our brand new pick of the week over on our sister channel, Create and Craft. It had a little launch earlier today. Well, I say little launch, a very busy launch. I'm not surprised. This is brand new. It's exclusive to us here at Create and Craft, and it has landed at just the perfect time when we are looking outside and saying, give us some good weather, give us blue skies, give us florals coming through. We're finally getting them later than normal, and this is the spring collection.
This is where you start seeing that glimmer of sunshine, isn't it? It's still cold, but you get to see a little bit of sunshine, so you get bright and breezy, ready for the summer months.
I can't wait. You go through that period of thinking, I don't quite know what to wear.
Yes.
Is it still anorak weather? Is it sweater weather? Or is it like t-shirt weather?
Absolutely.
You can't quite work out. Take us through what we're getting in the collection, Toni.
It's a wonderful collection, and because we're in birthday, you're getting it at a great price too. So it's not a choice of, so everything on here. So across the top here, you get the blue, like powder blue paper collection, and there's 14 designs, 2 of each. So normally you see paper pads with 6, 8, at a stretch 10. This has got 14 because I just want you to have variety when you're creating those lovely projects. So this is like a light pastel blue, and then what I've done here at the base is I've added the same sort of designs but with that navy undertone, which is going to give you that pop of colour, brilliant for gents cards, and it just changes it up a little bit from your traditional spring colours, which means if you use one of those papers and add a navy or silver snowflake, you have Christmas cards. Or if you want to add something else, you can utilise it throughout the year. So you get 2 large 8x8 paper pads, but it doesn't stop there.
No, it doesn't.
On the top
just
here,
the beginning.
Yes, on the top here we have an A5 stamp set, which has got the 2 lovely daffodils overlaid onto some beautiful soft script, and they face each other as well, which is wonderful. Super easy to cut out if you want to. Some lovely sentiments: in a field of roses, she is a wildflower. Best wishes.
Spring breathes new life into the world around us. There you go.
Your eyes are better than
my
mine,
favourite was the one at the top, Hello Sunshine.
Yeah, let your soul shine.
Nice.
Let's do
Love
it.
Always uplifting with you, isn't it?
Always. So that one's the A5 stamp, and then we get this cute little 3.5 by 5 stencil here, which is wonderful. You saw me do an embossing technique with this in the earlier show. It's so delicate, but it does pack a punch on a card. It's really, really beautiful. So it's all going to work together. You've got elements in the papers that are brilliant for fussy cutting, if you like to fussy cut and build those flowers up. But if you like to do stampy and inky, I covered all 4 things that you probably would do with this collection, and I've got more great demos for you.
I think what is lovely about this collection as well, I mean, that you can see, if we just stop on that card there, you can see combining the actual different paper pads. I mean, these are colours that you think, oh, are they going to work with each other? Are they going to be clashing with each other? Are they going to contrast to each other? The joy is that you can put them together and it gives them a completely different look, but also I think it makes them very universal, because you might think, oh, maybe the softer colours, maybe for, you know, certain people that you know, but when you've got the darker colours as well, it opens up to all genders, it opens up to all ages. Oh gosh, half the stock of the pick of the week has gone already. Hello, we've only just begun. Half the stock gone already. So I love the paper pads. Also, I mean, the fact that you've got the stencil in there and the stamps, we're talking about maybe mixed media projects too.
Yeah, and you can build those layers, so you can do a subtle stencil, then stamp on top like you saw with that card. Look at that one there with the 3D embossing folders in the background. Add a little bit of texture, fussy cut away, add some colour. And because in the paper pads as well, we have not only patterned papers, we have your core line, which is spots and stripes, and they give a sparkly appearance when they're not actually sparkly. It sort of breaks up all of the pattern, giving you those matte and layers as well. So the capability to do plain and pattern on top, you've got it totally covered.
If you would like to go for yours this morning, it's brand new and exclusive. You can look elsewhere, but don't go there. Cupboard is bare. You will not get it anywhere else apart from here at Create and Craft. If you would like to order, I suggest you go to the website. This is going to be busy. It's going to be so busy that it takes not just one magic hands, but 3 to tell you about the website. It takes Bernie. It takes Charlie, it takes Emily, all together in one cacophony of femininity to tell you about that website. All the W's dot.
Createcraft.com.
Yes!
Cacophony
Well
of femininity,
done.
I said, but there you go. I love it. This is like football hooligans. Createcraft.com. So do get to the website, check out all of Tony's fabulous stuff, of course, from Stamps by Me, and all of the other brilliant ranges that Tony brings us, like Thirsty Brush, Nimala, they're all there. And, of course, it's all P&P. Thank you, Charlie. So, yeah, free P&P on everything on the website, phone lines, or via the app. How do you fancy a mystery? We have got a mystery goodie bag for you. But Tony can guarantee that you are going to get 3 fabulous things in this goodie bag. The price on this blows my mind. 18 quid as a Create and Craft Club member. I'm going to say you don't get it in a box and you don't get that on the front. It will just come to you in an envelope. But you are guaranteed to get, Tony,
A lovely A5, and I say A5, not A6, which is half an A5 die set. So that's the mason jar, florals and bag and embellishments. Then you're going to get a lovely stencil, which is 7 by 7. You might get a 5 by 7. And you're also guaranteed an A5 stamp. Now, I won't put in these bags something that will not work together, ladies and gentlemen. I won't send you just randoms where you look at it and think, oh, what a waste of money, I wish I'd never bought it. You're going to look at it and think, oh, well, this will work with that and that will work with this. Because I know we do so many goodie bags and gifts and freebies here on Create and Craft. You'll come back for more.
That's the great thing. So if people are going for more than one as well, are you, because obviously you guys pack at your end, don't you? So are you going to be mindful of, like, if somebody goes for 2, like putting different things in?
Yeah, we do have people that buy 4 and 5, so we always try and not replicate anything just in case.
Lovely stuff. I think that's such a good deal. So contents may vary, but we can guarantee that you will be getting a stencil, you'll be getting the stamps, and you will be getting your die set as well. We can guarantee, look at her staring at the top, buy me now. We can guarantee that you will be getting versatility, creativity, affordability, because it's only £18, but also 3 things that will work in conjunction with each other. It's not going to be like, oh, back of the warehouse job, stick that, and that. No. Tony and the team are going to put things together that will work for you. So 869257, your item number. On that one, £18 is the price. You're saving nearly 28 quid.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? I mean, the die on its own is $18.99.
Yeah, so let's get the other stuff
and it's free postage as well, which is insane.
We're ticking all those boxes.
I know, it's wonderful. Make the most of it, guys.
Please do, because this only lasts until the weekend, these offers, of course, with the free P&P, because the event ends, is it end of play on Sunday, isn't it, if I remember rightly? Or maybe with repeats first thing Monday morning. So 869257 on that one. Now, one of the hero... Come over, Tony. One of the hero products of Create and Craft over the last few years has been this little baby, or big baby, the fabulous Eureka, the Eureka 101. Now, Tony, this is something that you thought about and worked on for a long, long time, and it had to be exactly what you wanted it to be when it came to Create and Craft. Since we launched it, which was when?
2017.
So that's 6 years ago. You have sold thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands, and we continue, of this fabulous item. What does it do and why is it so popular?
It's just an awesome go-to station that's going to aid you to be creative from the day you start crafting right to probably the end. I've had mine since day dot. You've seen the state of it. It's never been changed. The colour of the scoreboard's been changed. That is it. So it is a watercolour tablet to paint. You have a scoreboard in there, so you haven't got to go and buy a scoreboard. You have the score tool. You don't have to buy the tools. All the tools are incorporated. The brush is included. It comes in a clutch bag. You can stamp with clear stamps, rubber stamps. Guess what? The magnet is so strong it stamps onto 3 and 4 mil MDF. So if you're stamping on home decor, it's totally got you covered. You can use it as a bead station. You could turn it over on the back and do the moulding on your flowers with your ball tools and things like that. It comes in the clutch bag, which houses all of your tools, and it's a non-stick clutch bag as well. And it's just going to see you through. It's got a clear perspex lid with the gradients and the crosshairs in the centre, and it's just never going to get put in a drawer.
No, it's one of those things. It is your portable workstation, no matter where you are.
And there's more boards coming and more elements for it.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, this is the base. This is the springboard for so much more. I mean, I know we had like a second Eureka, which was done slightly in a different way, but obviously things that come in the future are going to be working with this Eureka to mean that you can expand your creativity even further.
Can't tell you too much.
Oh, it's all top secret squirrel.
Sure,
but it's coming soon.
Secret squirrel squad.
Nice, I like that. 40.49 is the price. This is a good price. Now I'm going to ask Laura, our producer, do we have FlexiPay on anything on this show? Oh, that was a rather big that I did there, wasn't it? I don't know why. So I do think we have. Do we have FlexiPay on the main item? I thought we did. Yeah, we do. So if you pop this in as well, £20 and 20p today, or 20.25, sorry, in the club. 20.25 in the club. You could be having this as well. It is a great bit of kit. Some people buy a second one. If you're lucky enough to have like a, you know, little mobile home or something like that where you go and spend the weekend, then get a second one.
If you've got more than one Eureka, email in. Yes, and tell me why you've got more than one.
And I'm going to say, I'm one of my legacies in life with Create and Craft is, didn't I name the Eureka page on Facebook?
Yes, the Eurekas. I went, right, done.
The Eurekas. It's like, what do you call something like the Eureka? The Eurekas. There you go. Fabulous. Done. I love that. It's my legacy to the world.
Yes.
So 058619.
I'm not paying royalties though.
No, that's right, Toni. Just a sandwich, that's all I asked for.
No money.
That's fine and dandy, my lovely, neither have I. 058619 is, we're rich with happiness, and that's all that matters. 058619. Now, we've got some happy hours for you as well, haven't we? Oh, hang on. Yes, we've got 2 happy hours for you. One sold out. This is the other happy hour, so you've got until 12 o'clock to get this in your basket and check out. This is your fabulous glitter. It says glittler on the screen. So I know.
Who's done that?
Glittler.
I was saying who's done that. It'd probably be.
No. Don't we have people that look at this? I don't know. There you go. The eye zinc glitter, not glittler, which just is a weird word to say. Blue, yellow and green. It was the happy hour for 9 a.m, but you know what? We're gleeful at the moment,
and
so we thought bring it back for this one.
these colours work wonderfully with the new collection, the Oxford blue, the green and the daffodil sort of shade. They come in that recyclable packaging. You know, Aladdin are a family company just like me, pride themselves on affordability and being better for the environment. Sealable lid, hang hole at the top. Don't decant it, leave it as it is, and then recycle, and we'll just make.
So how would you apply it? With a brush, palette knife?
You can do whatever you do with any other glitter. So glue down, sprinkle on top, add it into your embossing powders, pastes, mix it in. You can do anything with it, and it's fabulous. Super fine. These three. And
those colours are gorgeous. All three of those £9, £3 each. Normally they are £5 each. Today they were saving £3 on each of them. In fact, lower than that, because look, if we go for the club price, that's going to be £8.10, isn't it? That's even better. If you want to go for that one, it's your happy hour, but only until 12 o'clock today. So let's spin it around. £8.10 is my guess, because it's going to be 90p off that, isn't it? Let's have a look. Come on. There you go, £8.10. I love the fact we wait for it when we know what the answer is going to be, unless there was some kind of like sneaky triple discount or something. 338741 on that one. Next up for you. Oh no, that one's gone, isn't it? Let's do some other items of things that are on the show that are busy. So let's look. The first one we've got for you is ink pads. If you would like to go for this, this is your classic and vintage ink pad collection. Toni, what's so fabulous about these inks, my lovely?
So these are your pigment inks. I'll show them now if you like, very quickly, because I showed them in the other show very quickly. Basically, pigment ink is oil-based, okay? So what they allow you to do is work brilliantly on black.
Oh, I've got the wrong ones, haven't I?
Sorry. I'll just show you, they work brilliantly on black. They blend beautifully, so it's a bit more difficult to do with the dye inks. They have the oil consistency, so they blend. But also what you can do with these is stencil onto black card, and because they stay wet for longer, you can do the salt and pepper technique with your embossing folders and things like that. So here are them on black card. I mean, you would not get...
They're gorgeous.
You would not get that with a dye-based ink pad at all, coverage like that either. But look what they look like when you stencil through. So this was one of the frames from my show. Birthday launch, which was...
So that was Thursday. Friday,
yeah,
Friday.
6 o'clock. So this is that lovely frame, and it's stenciled through with these lovely pigment inks on there. You can see how incredibly beautiful they are. So you can absolutely do all of your techniques, and here's just some spodged out on some black card, but they work incredibly well on white card, and because they've got that oil-based consistency, you can blend around the edges, create halos and things like that. Let me just swatch some out, just so.
So you're getting all of these, Toni, aren't you? You get 2 sets here.
Vintage and bright. So they're my own colours. They were colours that I've chose. So let me just show you.
40% of the stock has gone on these. Getting busy this morning. I'm not surprised. Thanks for joining us here on Craft Extra.
So when you splodge them out, look at that on black card.
Lovely.
Absolutely lovely. So
and they're quick dry, Toni, yeah?
Yeah, they're quicker than your traditional, but they stay wet for a little bit, so you can get that salt and pepper technique, and you can do all of the lovely techniques that you love to do. Look at that.
Oh yeah, you can see
Let me just
the
add
richness
some
of that.
sparkle to that. This is just our new wow powders. I don't know if there's any left, but I'm just going to sprinkle
I think the
some
wow
on.
powders have gone. They're not on this show, but actually the wow powders might be back with us at 1 o'clock when Tony and I are back
Alright,
together
okay.
on our sister channel, Create and Craft.
So because it's wet, it acts as a sticky ink as well. So if you've only got a clear embossing powder at home, you've got all of these colours, because you'll stamp out in this colour, throw the clear on, and you've got coloured embossing powders with all of the colours. Let's just dry this. As you dry them, they sort of like get more vibrant. So let's just dry this off here. And you'll see the powder just melt into the ink pad. And then you get this sort of like sparkly finish inside. Whereas if this was a dye-based ink, it would just brush off. It wouldn't stick or anything like that.
It's gorgeous. And you see the intensity of the colour within those inks there as well. Lovely.
They're really, really cool, guys. Super affordable, and you'll not get pigment inks this many for that price.
No, absolutely. 25.18 is your price, P&P free. Think about mixed media projects and things like that. They're going to be great for that. As with all of Tony's products, it's a complete angel policy. If you are using things to make cards and projects, mixed media for charity or to fund your own crafty habit, not a problem at all. Right, we're going to crack on with the demonstration. Tony's whipped out a Eureka, which means she's ready for business.
Yeah, you know, I mean business when this bad boy's out.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Look at State.
It's well loved.
This is since 2017.
It's well loved.
It's just...
So have you been using the same one since 2017?
Yeah. Who is it now? I think it's Martin who always said, you must get a new one of them. So
Why?
that's so bad. I'm like, no.
No.
I'm not getting another one until something happens.
One of the many things I've learned here at Create and Craft is ignore Martin. Ignore what he says. No, I don't.
Oh. So I'm just going to show you these wonderful stamps stamped out very quickly. I've already got most of the work done, but let's just show you how wonderful the stamp out. So we'll just do it in black. The black ink pad. Now, my black is on the website, so my black is allows you to do alcohol marker colouring and watercolouring with the same ink pad. You don't have to have separates anymore.
Lovely
it's
stuff.
Like a hybrid ink. Daisy. So just stamp this one out, and this is just lovely daffodils that are laid upon some script just to give it a little bit of difference for you there, but they cut out super easy. Look at that, really nice.
Lovely stuff.
So if you want to now, so say for instance you don't want a colour, you're thinking I'm not a colourist, there's no chance I want a colour. If you just get an ink pad look, you can just take the ink pad and just brush it the excess off and then just halo it in the centre look.
So that's lovely. I
So
mean,
now
again,
I've got a coloured daffodil.
while we have our free P&P, things like blending brushes and stuff like that, if we have things like that in stock, now is the time. It's not just free P&P on the things on the show. If you wanted to go to Tony's brand shop, Stamps by Me, and find like blending brushes or whatever we have in stock at the moment that you fancy, pop that in your basket as well. It's all free P&P at the moment.
Yeah, these ones are the funky fossil ones.
Oh, I like it. It was from Sarah.
Yeah, and the Somewhat website, I asked her, because these ones are brilliant for larger spaces. Mine are more for intricate details, whereas Sarah's are brilliant for bigger areas. So check those out, they're Sarah's.
There you go.
Right, so let's just get rid of this for now and just show you where we're going. So already so I have a card blank here. I have some of that wonderful paper from the Oxford Blue. Let's just get rid of all of this.
See, I love this deeper, richer colour with the dafts in the
different, isn't it?
foreground and that
Just
deep,
looks
rich
really
colour
nice,
in the
doesn't
background.
it? So let's just get some layers popped on here. So I have like brushed gold sort of effect here. Satin board maybe you might want to call it.
That's lovely. Do you know, in the gallery they're trying to find some pictures of like back in the day. Laura, do you just need a password to get into Facebook? Oh, I could give you mine, couldn't I?
Oh.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
If you go into mine, it's like, I'm worried if I give them my password, it'll be
Let's
like,
not.
oh, yeah. I know what
So-
that Laura's like. She'll be trawling through my private albums. Not that I have any.
So,
Is there any privacy on Facebook? I've no idea.
so you can see how beautiful that. Now the paper is uncoated, which means it carries all of your ink. You can blend onto it and things like that. It die cuts like a dream too. So here we have like an offcut, which I've just sort of used as a breaker on my card. Super easy. Nothing fancy going on here. I'll just pop this on here.
So that's lovely.
It just breaks it up, and that's what I was saying about the stripe and spots. It just gives you that point of difference when you're making a card, that you don't have to have pattern all the time. Now these ones, what I did with these ones was I stamped them in black and added a halo of black just to be different, and then the bits that I lost, the detail, I went back in with my Imala gel pen and added some sparkle. So all I'm going to do here...
So that's very classic, isn't it? I mean, very simple, but very classic.
Yeah, so you can really be creative with your design. You can pop it in the middle if you want. You can pop it wherever you want. Oh, I've prepared. Look at that. It's got pads on already.
You're always prepared. You were born prepared,
Do you know
Toni.
what? It's so funny because I launched Birthday and I was looking at my demos and some other demos. I was like, I put this demo together before I went away. Why is this bit of card in here? That's a proper question myself. So let's pop that one up there. Yeah, I tried to get ahead and then sometimes it doesn't really quite go to plan, does it?
I mean, for Stamps by Me, and especially because obviously, you know, Thirsty Brush, Nimala and all the fabulous things that you look after as well, it's like you work many, many months ahead, don't you?
Yeah, we have to do them for... There's like 4 or 5 brands that I have here, including myself.
No, but it's brilliant though.
Yeah. Keep me busy, put it that way.
Apparently we're into Facebook. If we go to Stamps by Me... no, I'm not asking you to put them up yet. I was going to say, if you want to go to the Stamps by Me page on Facebook as well, I know Toni put some pictures of myself and Toni on there
or you can go to my personal page. There's a ton. Toni Darroch Facebook page.
Oh, yeah, go to Toni Darroch.
There's a ton of Nigel with slim facial features, dark hair, brown, tanned.
That's fab.
Look at that. So just to show you that you don't have to do the traditional colour for the daffodil. Add a halo of something if you want to, or get your watercolours out and have so much fun. Build them up if you want to. You saw in one of my other cards here, this is a traditional yellow, which we did this morning.
That's lovely as well.
Built up as well. So if you do want to do spring-like colours, absolutely. But if you don't, you've got the option.
2 flexi payments of £25 on this collection if you would like to go for it. 825816. Toni, do you want to get yourself ready for your next demonstration?
Yeah.
I'm going to remind you what's in this brilliant collection. Brand new from Toni. It is our fabulous the pick of the week. 825816 is your item number for the Oxford Blue Spring Collection. Brand new, exclusive to us here at Great & Craft. You won't get this anywhere else. You've got the 2 fabulous paper pads. Now these paper pads, how many sheets do we have in each? It was 28 in each. Well, 28 in each.
Designs, 2 of each.
So 14, 2 of each, so 28 in each. That's 56 sheets over the two pads, which is brilliant. You can see that you've got the sort of dark colours here, the sort of like rich kind of like navies, the deeper yellows in there, that lovely gold in there as well. And that combines beautifully with the other pad that you're getting up here, which is the more pastel-y colours. More spring-like up the top, if you like. But I think the Oxford Blue down the bottom, because it's so strong, kind of takes it, well, you can combine it together for spring, but it also takes it beyond spring as well. So if you are looking at making cards for the entire year ahead, that I think work for both all genders and work for like all ages as well, then this is going to be a really good one to go for. Now $39.99 is your price on this one, but you're not just getting the pads. Oh no, it's Toni. It's Stamps by Me. You're going to get more. She wants value for money. You are going to get the stamp set as well. That stamp set, gorgeous. Hello, sunshine. Every moment is a fresh beginning. Best wishes in a field of roses. She is a wildflower. I like that as well. That is good. I can always hear you saying that. In a field of roses, she is a wildflower.
That's me.
That is you, isn't it? You are the wildflower that is Toni Darroch. If you want to go for that one, that's included in the... Do we have things individually as well?
I think they've sold out.
Yeah, they sold out individually. I thought that. So the only...
When you said it,
I knew it. I thought, oh, I know where I'm going with this one. So literally the only way to get the stamp set is within the deal itself, where you are also getting a fabulous stencil as well. You can see the stencil there with the daffodils. I mean, it's gorgeous. Stencils, I think, if you are getting your texture paste out, maybe your ice ink products, things like that, they are going to be great for those mixed media products, projects. So think about canvases, think about books and book covers, photo frames and things like that, home decor, fashion, whatever it may be. 825816 is your item number on that one. Now, Toni, come here, lovely lady. We're going to look at some pictures, apparently, which is exciting.
Don't compare.
So these are from my Facebook page, apparently. And then what we'll do is we'll go to your Facebook page afterwards and have a look at some there as well. Oh, my word.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's me and Steph. Can I just say, lots of makeup.
We can't even say that's a filter because they weren't around then.
No, that's true. That's back in the 1800s. Oh, my word. What else have we got here? Let's flip through a couple quickly then. Let's have a look. Let's have a look so we can flick through apparently. What's the next one? So that's me and Steph. Oh, Sarah back in the day. There's Martha and Barry. Barry's coming in this week. There you go. So that's Alan and Barry. That was a party. That's in America. There you go. Wow. Let's keep them coming. Oh, that's the lady from Graphic 45. Yes. I've got a lot of makeup on there as well, haven't I? That's me and Leonie and 2 cows. I have no recollection of that. Can I just say? That's in America. No recollection. What else have we got? Yeah, they're all right. There's no rude ones on there. So obviously some lovely viewers out and about as well. Let's just keep scrolling, just like loads through. Look at Dan. How young does Dan look there?
Oh my gosh.
Literally, that's obviously Crafting Live, one of the events at the NEC. Ed. There you go. Ali Higginbottom, if I remember that lovely lady's name back in the day as well. Lovely crafter.
I can't even believe you remember everybody.
There's loads of people that look. That was, I don't know what we were all worshipping Steph for. I think she might have been leaving. I think she was leaving and then she came back, obviously. So that's lots of backstage people there. We've got some lovely guest ones. Oh, that was a skydive that we did for charity. Me and Leonie and Hayley West did that as well. That's an odd thing. There you go. It was a crafting tool. Don't ask me what it was, but there you go. Oh, look, lovely Lolo, dressed up as an elf at Christmas. Made me laugh because she had a packet of fags in their pocket and they fell out on air. What else we got? Lovely. Yeah, they did, literally. And she sat on the bin and it broke. What else we got there? Some lovely viewers off at Crafting Lives. Hayley West back in the day. There you go. Oh my gosh, that was for charity where we did something with Great Ormond Street as well. Is that one of Toni? Oh, look, there's
Isn't it just awesome, the sheer amount of memories?
Oh, Jimmy. Look, Jimmy eating something lovely. Jimmy Magic Hands, bless his beautiful heart. Oh, and Ben as well, there you go.
Yeah, fun with Ben as well with us together.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Look, a lot of fun.
Lovely.
We could go on for hours, but oh my gosh, that's when we did the Christmas thing. As Lottie, Leonie, Martin, and me as the Panto Dame. I had the best time. That's Martin Parker at the back, yeah. That's Martin at the back. Is that the lot, or are we? Oh, Pauline Wheeler as well, my word, just so many. Oh, there's Amanda, lovely, loads of people, fabulous. We need to go to Toni's page. We need to get some of our lovely Toni. So
no,
Laura off to Toni Darrett. No, it's the law. You've seen me there.
Okay.
So we need to see you as well. Toni, this collection, it works for everybody. This is what I love about this, because you've got a collection that when you put things together, you don't think about just people like yourself that have got many crafting hours under their belt. It's also for people that maybe are dipping their toes into the beautiful world of craft for the first time.
Absolutely. And can you imagine this lovely collection and built in with the memories that you've just shown in all your pictures? You know, paper is paper. It's an awesome piece of kit that goes far beyond just card making. It makes projects, it makes giftables. And just to mention as well, with this particular kit, which is Paper Chain, which is our lovely Helen Kirkham, she's going to be taking over Paper Chain.
Is she?
She is.
Oh, I love the Kirkmeister.
She is, and she's back on her own with the next one. I've obviously started the first two collections, but then it's over to Helen.
Oh, that's
nice. But basically, you will get a one, although you know you have your QR code with Stamps by Me, we've been doing it since 2014, you always get the inspiration. That doesn't change. But with Paper Chain, you have a 1 hour live class with me making an album.
So that's lovely as well.
As everything else.
But that's the thing. I mean, that again goes back to that community you were talking about before, with Create and Craft, with Stamps by Me, with the crafting world in general. Always, you're never on your own with craft.
I just feel like sometimes we have such busy lives that we buy these lovely products and they end up on a table or in a drawer and we forget about them. So I'm going to be live to encourage you to at least break that seal and make something with them. Utilise the things that you've bought.
Well, this is it, because Toni has been bringing us fabulous things for the longest time. Let's take a trip down memory lane and have a look at some of the photos that Toni pasted or put on her page. Oh my word! My word! Let's look at this here with the Wheeler. Fabulous. Look at that.
2017.
Oh my word.
October. I looked at the date on that one actually yesterday.
Look at you down there as well.
Holiday, I know.
That's rather fabulous. That really. Oh, there's look, Mr. Mosby and Jimmy. I love that boy. Can we not get him back? I love that boy. And look, Ben as well. Oh, look, there he is. Keith. That's Rachel.
And Claire.
Oh my word. Oh, look at Lolo.
I know.
And Steve Flat there as well. And Dan, you look like you're wearing a crown there.
And that's when I won my award, and he's like, I feel like the cleaner right now.
Oh, yeah, you won the award. That's brilliant, and rightly so. Oh, these are awesome with Jenny. Look at that. Oh, Ollie, God bless his beautiful heart, and Darren at the front there as well.
Ken Oliver.
Look, oh, Ken Oliver, what a legend. Absolute legend, Ken Oliver from the States there as well. Oh, that's a great photo.
I remember
Nancy
you getting us all together
Sheila.
for that. You went, I'll get on the couch.
Yeah, I normally did. It was normally face down. Let's look, what else have we got? We've got Carly there as well. These are
that's a Marla. You launched with Carly.
That's a lovely photo of you. Oh, these are brilliant. Keep them coming. Oh, cover girl.
Cover girl.
Look at you, cover girl. Oh, look, there's Taz and Angela. And Ollie again and Scott at the back.
Does it make you feel a little bit emotional?
Oh, honestly, it's been, looking at the photos has been joyous and heartbreaking in the same breath, because I'm just like, is that in the back? Is that Linda?
First
is that Blake?
The first show.
It's like, just literally, you look back and you think, oh my God, oh look at Dawn. You just think, how long ago was this? Have we cut Toni out there? Oh, there's Toni, there she is, fabulous.
Thumbs up as always, you know me.
Yes, I love that. Oh, look with Lolo again. Oh, lovely Lolo. Oh, Sharon as well. These are awesome, Toni. This is what every guest needs to do, is like basically bring all their own photos.
Yeah,
Teresa Collins there.
That sold out before I got to my best show this year so far.
Ah, Millsop, God bless her. Yanis
and that's
as well,
Lauren's
fabulous.
Birthday, 20 years.
Dino!
My gosh,
look at Dean, pre-grey, bless his heart. We are going back, mind you, he's like me, dies it all. Well, I don't know whether he does actually.
That's it.
Oh, that's brilliant. They are awesome. Toni.
Bravo.
I love that. Bravo indeed.
I love memories.
Should we do a demo?
Yeah.
That does make me quite emotional looking at all those things.
We have come to craft, I guess, but it is good. It is good stuff, doesn't it?
Oh no, but it's lovely. I mean, I think, you know, we make new memories every day. It's like, Charlie will vouch for this. I take photos every day, Charlie, don't I? I'm a nightmare. But I just love having photos.
Yeah, I do too.
It's like we only get one life, so let's, you know, document it. We don't have to, like, you know, we need to live it first and then document it, but it's nice to sort of take photos as we go along.
Right, so to change it up a little bit, to show you that, yes, it's a lovely paper collection, but we can still enjoy our inks and things like that. I've just got an acrylic block here, and I've done a bit of pink on the top and then some orange, and then I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of water and create like a puddle on top, so nothing fancy here, and then I'm just going to pop it down here. Press it down and get like a little bit of an ombre going on.
So that's lovely already.
So
love.
Just get a little bit of detail on there. So let's maybe add another one. So let's go this time with a bit of purple. And shall we go with a bit of teal?
See, already you can see these being used for like really colourful, bright, mixed media-y projects and things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you buy these stuff, but you know.
Let's give you the details for the inks if you do want to go for the inks. These are our fabulous Pretty Colour Inside inks that we've got for you. These are not the quick dry ones, Toni, are they? These are different inks.
Yeah. So you can see how you can. Let's just see if we've got any more colour.
These are the Pretty Colour Inside inks that we've got for you.
I think there might be some left. You'll have to have a look.
So it's not the quick dry. It's not the quick dry ones that we've got on the screen now. They're on the show. I don't think these are on the show. I think they're on the website.
Yeah. So let's just dry this off very quickly.
Lovely stuff. Don't forget, if you do want the quick dry inks that we had for you that Toni showed you before, we do have those, and everything will work perfectly if you are going with our Oxford Blue Spring collection, of course, which is our brand new pick of the week, showcased for 1 week and 1 week only. And this week, it's the perfect week for it to be showcased, because not only is spring finally sprung, but also it's our birthday week, so everything is free P&P right now. So you're getting super low prices, massive savings on items, and of course free P&P to boot as well.
Wouldn't it be nice to have birthday every day?
It would be nice, but then would we be spoiling ourselves?
Well, I'd never make any money, I know that.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Is that we don't really have many events where we have like free P&P all the time.
It is nice to reminisce though, isn't it?
But I will say, you're right, this event for me is very much all about reminiscing and just, you know, I mean, obviously like the last year, it's like obviously we had the merging of the two channels, but I think it's been a chance to reminisce, obviously from the Hachanda point of view and the Crafter point of view, but also from the Crate and Craft of old in the old building, because Crate and Craft as a name, as a brand, has now been around 20 years. In many different incarnations, and it's lovely that it's still going strong, so thank you for that.
So I'm just stamping this in black.
And obviously here we are on the sister channel, Craft Extra.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I don't do Craft Extra often enough, really.
Well, it's nice to, when you're in, it's nice to like do a little extra show.
Yeah, just whilst I'm here, I might as well be crafting, hadn't I? So
it's a little bit more laid back, I would say. I mean, mind you,
yeah, you get a little bit
pretty
more
laid back on the other place, aren't I? But it is, yeah, it's just a bit more like chilled.
So you can see now you've got that lovely sort of, I think you could probably say a mixed media sort of element in there if you want to. Now you could go in and paint that, but I'm going to absolutely leave it as is and just show you now. All I did here was inked on a block, stamped out, and then put the detail on there. Let's just pop this flat. Super, it's just stepping away from what the papers tell me to do, which is blue, yellow and green. Well, you know, today we're going to go teal, pink and orange because we can. So I'll just pop that on there.
That's a lovely card. Really simple and classic.
Just change it up a little bit and then just give it a second to grab. And then I stamped out Hello Sunshine, which is super easy. Pop some pads on. Obviously you make sure your artwork is properly dry at home.
And it is a complete Angel policy, Toni.
Yeah, as always. And then we'll just pop this off to the side, look, connect it all together. There you have a coloured card.
I think that's lovely. Really simple, really easy, but really effective. A riot of colour, a riot of design, and it works for any occasion. It's one of those fabulous just because cards that you send when somebody needs a little bit of cheering up.
Yeah, I've just sent one of these out to one of my lovely friends.
But it's nice, isn't it, when you get something like that? It's not because it's your birthday.
No.
It's not because it's your anniversary. It's not because it's a special occasion. It's just because, you know what, you deserve a card.
It's just because of just because.
Yeah, absolutely. If you would like to make that one, then that's obviously part of the spring collection that we've used there with the daffodil. So that's 825816 is your item number on that. And we also use the inks as well. Let's remind you of what we've got. If you do want to go for the collection itself, so Tony, 2 fabulous paper pads, the stamps and the stencil.
And do you know what? You've got 2 paper pads in here simply because I couldn't decide whether I liked the powder blue or the Oxford blue, so I put both in. And then you get the extra discounts because it's birthday. I'm like, oh, maybe I should have thought about that.
And free P&P as well.
Yeah, so you get that A5 stamp as well, which is normally like a £19 stamp, just bear that in mind. And then you get the 3 1/4 by 5 inch delicate stencil in there, which holds its own, and I'm going to do a demo with that next one. But you get 14 designs of the paper. The paper is totally uncoated. It's so high quality paper. It's brilliant for your embossing. It takes your heat, it takes your watercolours really well. It die cuts like a dream as well. And as I say, I have separated the design, so you've got a stripe and a spot to separate the pattern. So if you are building those layers, you get away with it in the same pack as well. So all you really need at home now is probably a card blank.
Yeah, that's it. And if you want card blank, we have them on the website.
And if you want a Eureka and a stamping and a stenciling aid or whatever, we have that in the show. So I've got everything you need.
Absolutely. 825816 is your item number. Now, who doesn't love a little bit of a mysterious goodie bag? There's always something marvellous about a mystery. I think if you go on a mystery tour, you don't know where you're going to end up. If you go on, like, if you get a mystery gift, it's like, what are you going to do? It's like when you had a lucky dip when you were a kid. Yeah. You knew you were going to get something fabulous, you just didn't know what it is. It's like that certain chocolate egg that has like a little plastic toy inside. The joy of it is not knowing what you're going to get, isn't it?
Yes.
And that's what we've got here. It is the element of surprise. This is your Stamps by Me birthday goodie bag. Contents may vary, but you are guaranteed for just £18 in the club to get nearly £50 worth of stuff in here, because you will be guaranteed to get, Tony,
A5 stamp, and it will be A5, and it will all fit seamlessly. Like, you look at this one, I can already see that the flowers from the die set and the mason jar will go with the lady in the gown. This beautiful stencil will fit in the background, so you're guaranteed an A5 die set, an A5 stamp set, and a 7x7 stencil. Okay, so they're all going to work. We won't put anything in there that's not going to work with anything. I mean, how cute is that?
Very.
Come on.
Very cute.
Just straight onto a card with a sentiment. That's me done for that one. I love that one.
So we will get a stencil like that.
Yep.
We will get a stamp set like that.
Yep.
And we will get a die set like that. So
Absolutely.
you are guaranteed that you are going to be getting that kind of combination, but you won't know what you're getting. But Tony and the team have guaranteed, because you're doing the packing, that literally what will go together will be things that will work
and
together.
if you buy numerous of the bags, which a lot of you do, I think people buy multiples of 4. I've no idea why, but 4s seems to be the number. We make sure that we don't try and duplicate for you.
There you go, 4 is the number, and you will be guaranteed to get 4 different lots of stuff from the fabulous Stamps by Me. And the price on that, I mean, if you went for 4 of those, it's like it would still cost you probably less than what 2 would normally at the full price.
Yeah.
869257 is your item number. Now, all of you Eurekas out there, hold your hands aloft, because it is the Eureka. Whoop, whoop. It's the Eureka, the 101. This is where the Eureka journey started, Tony. I mean, it was something that you were very passionate about. You kept sort of like dangling the carrot and saying, I'm working on something. And then when this arrived, it kind of took the craft world by storm a bit, didn't it?
It did, because it started out as a watercolour station where I could craft in the caravan. I've got a young boy. I wanted to paint. I wanted to paint while we were on beach, just building sandcastles. And I thought, I need something that I want to craft, but it's really difficult, isn't it? So it started out as that, and then as time moved on, I thought, well, wouldn't it be cool to incorporate a scoreboard? So when you are packing down, you aren't got to worry about, oh, I forgot my scoreboard. I can actually score a card. I can make a matching box if I want to. I can make a matching envelope if I want to. The tools are in there, so I haven't got to go out and buy tools. It's all in the kit, the score tool, the paintbrush, the magnet. It's just brilliant, and it's a stamping aid as well, so you can use your clear stamps, your rubber stamps, and you can also stamp onto MDF. It's really unique in that sense. It has a 4-hinge side down the line. It has the crosshairs on the front to stamp in the centres of cards. It can be used as a bead station, a moulding station for your flowers. People use it for so many different things. I can't tell you that. Well, I don't even know anybody who doesn't have one, and every time I come to Create and Craft, I always think, I cannot possibly sell anymore, and I do.
But
that's because it's brand new crafters every single day. It's absolutely crazy. The scoreboard.
Or maybe people are making a second one because maybe they are lucky enough to have like a holiday home or something. Yeah.
Second places, but the scoreboard fits in the recess here because before, when you used to score, it used to slide on counter. So frustrating, you'd end up with an S on your card rather than a straight line. So because it sits within the well of here, you're going to get that clean precision every single time. And we are creating more boards. We are creating something else, and it's all going to work together. So if you've already invested, you can sit back now and just wait for what's coming new.
Well, you're saving over 20% with this one today here on Craft
And that's
Extra.
the cheapest price ever.
Well, I thought it was. I didn't like to say, but it is the cheapest price ever.
By the time you get free post-it, my gosh, it's a great price because normally it's been 50p cheaper than that, but you have £3.99 postage.
This is true, you do.
It's £40 and you got free postage.
And if you pop that in with your pick of the week, because the pick of the week is flexi payable, it would just be $20.25. That's a brilliant deal. It really is. Go and treat yourself. If you've always thought, excuse me, oh, I'd like to have one of those, but you've never quite sort of like, plumped for it, maybe today is the time to do it. 058619 is your item number. It'll make you happy. Talking of which, we've got happy hours for you. Let's talk about our first happy hour, which is this one. I think the other one's gone actually now, isn't it? Yeah, the other one's sold out now. This is the only happy hour we have left for the next 20 minutes. This will be happy, and then the price will go back up. It wasn't our 9 o'clock show this morning. Was it 9 o'clock? It was, wasn't it? But obviously, we bought it back because we've still got some stock left for you. £9 is the price on this. You get 3 of the iZinc glitter collections. You've got the blue, the yellow and the green. Toni, this is ultra-fine glitter, isn't it?
It's lovely as well. It's got an iridescent, and the colour that you see on the packet with the star is actually the glitter. It's not a sticker. That's a see-through clear window, so that is the true colour that you're going to actually get in there. So you can see it's iridescent. It's got a tone of green in there, tone of clear. So that's like your canary yellow, which is brilliant for daffodils if you want to. So think about gluing your sticky embossing and your quickie glue pens through your stencils and adding the sparkle on top, mixing in with your gessos and things like that. It just looks amazing.
This is so tightly packed as well. I mean, you've got loads of glitter here.
There is a lot. It's going to last you a long time.
Yeah,
I mean, I've had mine years, honestly. And then unless you're putting them in shaker cards, which you can afford to do that now because of that price point, you've got the lovely green which matches the paper, and then you've got that Oxford blue which matches the paper.
I was going to say, with the pick of the week, I mean, it's the perfect kind of like add-on, isn't it, really? Yeah, I chose them for that
reason. They are beautiful.
Yellow, blue and green, your colours of choice. You get all 3 of them for £8.10p, 338741. With that free P&P, let's put some other items into your basket. Let's have a look what we've got. We've got our reflection embossing folders for you. If you'd like to go for these, 3 of these fabulous embossing folders. Toni, your embossing folders are always really deep with their impression, aren't they?
Yeah, high definition, so you get multiple layers that you probably wouldn't notice normally, but if it's like I always say at home, if you had a TV and everybody, husband or wife is saying to you, what's wrong with TV we've got? And they'll go, well, look at this one. And they put it outside and they go, oh yeah, I see a difference. That's what happens with HD. Groundbreaking. Absolutely wonderful.
Do we have a little close-up picture of those to see the designs? Do we not? Do we actually have
I might have.
If we've got them in the studio, we'll have a look at those afterwards, because you can't really see there, can you? 450174 is your item number on that one. £26.99 is your price there. You're saving nearly £12, so kind of like almost getting one for free. We do have our Quattro D for you this morning, our Quattro D Stay Fancy set. Now, explain the concept of Quattro D.
Now, basically, these are incredible. Let me tell you very quickly. Can I just grab the board?
Yes, of course.
Because, like, I'm super organised, as you know. Look at this. Have you ever seen a shoe that's 3D like that and got that halo like a sort of pattern heel? So basically it's the 4-step process. You have your 4 layering stencils, you have an outline die, you have a lipstick on this occasion, you have your embossing folder, so you can see it there just in white, but then when you add the embossing folder to the shoe, check that out. I mean, that is such a real 3D shoe. Now there's a ton of these on the website, and they're a backup show for when Oxford's gone, so Helen might be touching on these, but they are absolutely wonderful.
So that's your Quattro D there. If you want to go for that one, that's your Stay Fancy, that fabulous shoe that you've got there, that 10-piece concept to give you perfect layering with your stencils. Other ones that you will find on the website, you can see you've got these. That's the cake one that we have there.
Yes, this is special birthday.
So special
and again,
birthday.
your layering stencil system, you have it just as it's an embossing folder. You have the 3D, and it puts the true 3D. It's there, trust me. You have to trust me on this one. It's incredible. So that one is your cake.
So that's
now
your
you
special
can
birthday.
build such a beautiful card with the shoe in. I'll just just, in fact, they're all on the website.
Yeah.
Let me quickly show you.
That one's
in front of the
Feel Good
perfume, in front of the perfume bottle. These are all on the web. I've loaded more on for you.
That's Feel Good that you've got there. This one here, the bag is called...
No, I'm not sure what.
I don't know what that's called,
Sorry,
actually.
I should have written it on.
That's good. Let's do this.
Let's do this. So that, look at that. Teamed up with that lovely high heel. They all build in beautifully. Same concept, layering stencil, stamp die,
Now,
embossing
this
folder.
is what we need. Look at
Yeah,
this.
this is your
fabulous
tequila.
sunrise. Tequila. Look at that.
And
Fab.
then we have mojito.
Oh, I love a mojito. Honestly,
Look at you all getting a sneaky peek from my backup show here.
I know.
And then we have strawberry margarita. Now just put QD. Just put QD into Create and Craft.
And it comes up Quattro D, but if you put QD, you will go straight through for you. Those are fab, Tony.
Awesome.
You'll see more of those depending on what's happened. It happens with the pick of the week, but obviously the pick of the week is flying at the moment. Shall we do a demonstration? I think it's time. Back to you, Tony.
Let's do stencil, this little lovely stencil. So I want to show you how adorable it works with that stamp. So I'm just going to pop it up to the corner here, and let's just stencil through. So let's do traditional, hey? No. Shall we do traditional? Shall we?
Whatever you fancy, your queen.
No, let's not. Because there's a ton of yellow. So let's put some pink through here. Now, because, as I said, the Funky Fossil brushes are brilliant for bigger areas. Too big for this stencil, though. So I need to use my own little one. So I'm just going to stencil off here, and let's get some pink through.
Now, do we have those on the website, Tony?
They're called my spot brushes. They could be, or did they sell out this morning? I'm
we
not
will
sure.
find out for you the spot brushes.
Yeah. So they're just a lovely,
they give you a little bit more
spot.
precision, don't they, with
just
your
to help me
dusting
out.
and your blending.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go through here quite simply on the 3 flower heads as gently as I can.
Now, don't forget as well, if you want more tips and techniques like this, you can follow Toni in multiple places online. You have your own YouTube channel.
Yes, so How to Craft Network. You'll see me and a ton of other brands from here on my channel.
So that's
which
very
is
exciting.
Awesome. Yeah, we support all brands. How to Craft Network. I'm live every night. Every Monday night, not every night.
I was going to say every night,
Well,
blimey,
I am most days at 1 o'clock, but every Monday night.
Not today, because you're on Create and Craft with me.
But I'm live tonight at 8 o'clock at home. And that'll be showcasing products that we've launched here today to talk you through them in more depth.
You're almost getting a guarantee with your products that you will be looked after and informed and educated and aspirated. Is that word? It's not, is it? You will be aspired and inspired. Inspired, not aspired. You aspire to be inspired. Well, you know what I mean. You're going to love what Toni does, because basically she does lots of stuff online after you buy stuff using the products that you have bought here at Create and Craft.
Yeah, our channel, How to Craft Network Studio, has 1,300 videos. We have over 30,000 subscribers, and it's all products that I've brought to you here at Create and Craft. So pre-product launch, and then the aftercare where we do. I encourage you to use them. Use them, please. That's what you're buying.
So it is like a guarantee to know that you're in safe hands.
It is. Right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some of that lovely pattern paper. I'm going to go with this one, and I'm just going to tear. Oh, not two.
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
Hang on.
Lavish lady there. You were like, oh,
tearing
rip it all,
into my paper
tearing
like
all.
that. Precious paper.
So you'll be using it for another project, no doubt.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, you'll find a project where you can use the tear.
So I'm just going to take some of the pattern paper, and it's this lovely gold what I've gone for here. And I'm just going to...
It's lovely paper. Now, if you are looking for paper or anything from the fabulous Stamps by Me range, don't forget we have Toni's brand shop online and Create and Craft on the website. What is that website? It's all the W's what?
CreateandCraft.com.
Thank you, Charlie. CreateandCraft.com, and you can see lots of things there from Stamps by Me. Also, if you get, you can find Imala on the website as well. You can find Thirsty Brush on the website.
There's a ton.
Yeah, a ton of stuff.
Ton of stuff.
A ton of fabulousness.
Obviously, don't tear into a brand new sheet of your paper. Use an offcut what you've got. So this is probably going to look ugly to start, but trust me, it'll come together quite quick. So I'm just going to stick this down the centre of our stencil, so we've got like a bit of texture going on.
Okay, so now I'm intrigued now, because I would not have thought you were going to stick it there.
Come on.
I know there's going to be a plan, and like you said, it's like it will all come to. There will be a eureka moment, quite literally.
Yes. So let's just grab our. Pop our detailed part in here, and then let's take that stamp and let's push that stencil right back, but I want it as if it's coming out the side of it, so I'm just going to pull it down here a little bit. We'll do this in black, And again, I'm using my Eureka because I'm trying to stamp here onto texture. So with the Eureka, you're able to go in 200, 300, 400, 500 times.
Well, this is the thing, but also you've got a bit of a sponginess, haven't you, with the mat underneath here. So it means that if you've got, even if you're not that strong or you haven't got the strength you were born with, you know, you are still able to get a good
decent
replica.
print.
Yeah, decent print. I can't think what I'm talking about today. I think my brain's packed in
you're too
today.
Giddy.
Huh?
You're too giddy.
Is that what it is
no.
from the birthday?
No,
it
don't
might
ever
be.
change.
It might be.
No.
I'm quite giddy at the minute.
No.
Giddy's good though. That's lovely.
You would never know though, would you, like sticking a bit of paper like that on back would give you that sort of like design through there. And you've got that lovely detail as if there's a bunch behind.
That is gorgeous, the way that it's laid up as well.
And then now I could go in with my watercolours, my sparkle pens and colour it and make it sparkle. I'm going to leave it because I'm going to do a different demo if that's all right.
Yeah, of course, my lovely.
I've got a ton of demos.
Let's remind you of your pick of the week. 825816 is the item number. There it is. You are going to get the fabulous royal blue paper pad. You're also going to get the fabulous pastel one. Oh, other way around. You've got your pastel one there and then the royal blue one down there. You're also getting your stencil, that fabulous daffodil that Tony's just used, of course, at the beginning of that demo. And then you've got your stamp set, which includes the daffodil stamp that Tony used to finish off that beautiful demo. 825816 is your item number. 3 ways to order here on Craft Extra. We do recommend the website because you can find everything there. It is exclusive, so you will not find this item anywhere else, just here on Create and Craft. Tony, we've got about 6 minutes left. I know you could do about 14 demos in that.
Let's show you me. I can't do it because the wows are in next show. It's fine. Let's do a little bit.
Yeah, the wow powders are going to be with us at 1 o'clock. We've had it confirmed.
It's okay, let's do that then.
What would you like to do?
She wants me to do
sorry,
the
shall I move my glasses?
You're like Janice with gigs.
With what?
With glasses.
With gigs?
Yeah.
Is that a word for glasses? I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Gigs?
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
Pulling my leg.
Charlie's not heard that. Nobody in my ears heard that, or in our ear.
You're telling fibs.
Gigs? What? G-I-G-S?
Gigs, yeah. No. Glasses.
No, never heard that.
Oh, my life.
That must be like a regional thing.
I don't know.
So gigs, so get your gigs on.
Yeah, okay. Where's your gigs?
I got my gigs, Tony. I'm gigged up and ready to go. There you go.
You learnt something new today, mate.
Yeah, I have. I will take that home. I will try that with my other half. It's like, I know he's not from your neck of the woods, but it's like, I would just see if he knows what that is.
I bet he does.
If I said to him, like, Al, have you got your gigs? He
I
might
bet
be like, what are you talking about, you foolish man?
I'm telling you, he will know.
Do you think so? I will report back, Tony.
So I'm going to use the same stencil, but I'm going to use those lovely pigment inks just on this piece of scrap card here, just to show you how wonderful it is. So I'm going to do, let's go like a pale purple, just to change it up a little bit. So let's just get another brush here. Let's just clean it off. So just to show you, when you pounce, it's easier with pigment inks to pounce, okay? So just get a colour lay down. I'm just laying a colour down here so then I can lay a pink over top, because what's brilliant about pigment ink is you can lay a colour on colour.
Loving that.
Okay.
So pop that down there as well. Lovely stuff.
Do it all the way down. I mean, could probably just blend it through actually, see if it'll go through. But just try and get a little. But another way to get like more colour is take the ink pad direct, so you can push it through.
Because these are juicy ink pads, aren't they?
Really lovely.
They don't flood anything, which I like.
No, they're really, really lovely. And because they've got that lovely consistency underneath. And because as well, they're pigment, they stay wet for longer. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
And that's on black card.
Yeah, nice.
That looks like a halo, doesn't it? So now what you can do is you can take
almost looks
an
like
emboss.
It's been sort of
you can put a clear
engraved.
embossing on top of that, Nigel, if you want to, or make it like a shiny image if you want to.
Looks like it's been etched.
Etched, that's it. Like,
that's
parchment.
Yes.
So now if you take another one, let's just lay this one. Let's just put this one on top, just on the heads of the flowers. And hopefully we could get a touch of pink in the centre.
Oh, this is lovely. It's such a simple technique, but it really does sort of give great results.
Absolutely seal it with your embossing powders, because the results are totally awesome. So that's the pink. Let's just get the green. Let's get a green. Put a green on top.
Now, don't forget, you can carry on ordering after the hour, but Tony and I are going to be back on the main channel, Create and Craft, together at 1 p.m. We will have the Wow Powders back with us on that show. We will have lots of fabulous things for you, including more demos featuring maybe not just these inks, but also your fabulous pick of the week as well.
Right, so let's have a look at this. So So now we've got colour on colour.
Nice.
And then you would not be able to do that, ladies and gentlemen, with a normal ink. Now if you dry it,
how lovely is that? It's soft, it's chalky, it's
that would make a beautiful sympathy card.
Yes, it would.
The cards that we hate having to do.
Yeah, but sadly we need to do them now and again. It's nice to have something to hit the right note, Toni, isn't it? That is lovely.
It looks like a chalk ink actually now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It looks very chalky, doesn't it? But it's not powdery or anything. And you've got clean, crisp lines there.
No, and then if you want to add, if you do like to mess around with a gel pen, you can then go in and add highlights or detail with a line if you want to, bring it to life a little bit. No, don't overdo it, but just add a little bit of a light to it so it does look a bit more patched.
I think that's lovely. I mean, Toni, for people that are thinking about, using your inks and maybe going for the pick of the week as well, some people get daunted when there's lots of things going on. They think, I'm never going to be able to achieve these results. Anybody can actually work with these
Absolutely.
And get great results,
and
can't
on
they?
all of my packets, Nigel, as always, you have that QR code. I hold your hand from start to finish. Sign up for my newsletter. I'm live every Monday night at 8 o'clock. Come and say hello. We don't bite. We have a fabulous group. Thousands of people in our group, and it's just a lovely group that, look after each other, not only in craft but in life in general. We are so supportive. We've had a few ladies dislocate shoulders, lost husbands and things like that. We're just a wonderful community, and that is craft in general, I think.
Yeah, it certainly is. If you would like to give your inks, 706-238 is your item number on those. You've got 18 of those fabulous inks there. They are just, so versatile as you've seen, and the colours have been picked by Toni to work together as well. Everything's on the brand page for Toni Darroch and Stamps by Me, so you can check it all out on that website, createandcraft.com, which is also where you will find, of course, our brand new and exclusive pick of the week. Toni, for people that have not seen it or are still sitting on the fence, take us through what we have here.
So this is your paper chain, the second one. I know probably a lot of you are going to start collecting this because of the price point and what you get. So you get your two 8x8 paper pads, a powder blue and your Oxford blue, which is brilliant for gents cards as well. But I would say this is going to see through all year. If you don't have any pattern papers, 14 designs, 2 of each, A5 stamp set, and then that incredible, lovely stencil that you've just seen me use there. Very, very simple in design, but content-wise, scan that QR code, and there is that free class of me making a mini album with you live.
Sorry, that noise was me dropping the papers on the floor. There. I picked them up and they just went everywhere.